guilty. Another marker of the change of Monet's reputation came in 1894 when he exhibited those series of Rouen cathedrals. And he shocked Paris by asking for 15,000 francs for each of the paintings. This was outrageous. And in fact, he got it. A very rich man bought, I think, 4 or 5 of them. And those are the ones that are now in the museum in Boston. But it has a marker of how he was progressing. However, Caillebotte, the painter, who had collected works from all the Impressionists, and including 15 Monets, died and left his collection to the state. This revealed that maybe the upper classes had accepted Monet, but the rest of the society had not. And there was great objection to public monies being put up to buy these Impressionist paintings. They were still not accepted by the ordinary painting enthusiasts in France, and particularly the academies. And in the end, only 6 of the 15 were accepted into the French galleries. Of course, I've regretted it ever since, because all the rest went to America. But that hostility against him was still there. But by 1900, he'd become a national treasure. Now, one of the friends that he had got through the Dreyfus affair was the Clemenceau, who was to become the leader of France during the First World War. Le Tigre, the tiger. He didn't look like, they looked like brothers, actually. If Clemenceau had a big beard, he would have looked like the twin brother of Monet. But he had a great sort of huge moustache, which looked like a tiger's whiskers, and he was terrifying. But he was a great supporter of Monet, so that when Monet did the huge water lily paintings for the state, it was Clemenceau who stifled all resistance to it and had them installed in Paris, in the Jeu de Paume, the old tennis courts initially. So by 1920, at least, he'd become Le Maître, the big master, and he died in 1926. But the thing about this transition is the important part that the Salons played in his acceptance in French society. Excuse me. I've got to have champagne before I talk about these ladies. The next bit is all gossip. Now, the French Salon is a peculiar formation. It began, of course, in the reign of Louis XIV. We could talk the whole evening about how this emerged, but briefly, to go back further, in Shakespeare's Othello, Desdemona has to leave hearing Othello's stories because she has to attend to her household chores.